Yeah, we up in here. What up, what up, what up? It's your boy BM. What's good, everybody? We just started. This is uh this is our second episode of BM's Best Moments. Yes, Anthony Mendoza says yes. What up, what up, what up? Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. BM the BM with kimchi. I like that name. Name is tight. I love kimchi. Man, how's everyone doing? What's up, everybody? It's been a couple of weeks since I did my last BM's Best Moments. How's everybody been? Put it up on the comments. How you guys been feeling? How you guys been living? How you guys been grinding? 여러분 안녕하세요. BM입니다. 오늘도 Best Moments을 진행하게 됐는데 너무 반갑습니다. What's good? What's good? Yeah. We got New Jersey in the house. We got Brazil in the house. We got who else we got? We got Mexico. Man, it must be sleepy time for you guys. We got Chile in the house, Argentina, Australia. Sorry about that, guys. My nose is a little bit runny right now. Korea is cold right now. It's super cold. Yo, it's below 15. It's 15 below zero right now. It is cold, bro. Like, I'm out here, I'm freezing. If you're in Korea right now, stay warm. If you have a mask on, your body temperature goes up two degrees. If you have a hat on, I think it's 4 degrees. Scarf, another 2 degrees. So, hey, man, keep yourself warm, okay? And make sure you have your vitamins as well, because those will keep you from getting sick and getting the flu, because that's going around lately, man. BearXX_Larry asks, "Where's your face?" This is a voice only V app, kind of like a radio style, but yeah, it's kind of another way for me to talk to you guys. It's an event I'm doing in English only. So yeah, anyone from out of the country, all our foreign fans, we get to communicate a little easier through this. So with that being said, we're gonna go straight into our next best moments. There's been a lot of moments I want to talk about. Like, there's been so many good stuff. What we're gonna start with today, though, is Wild Card Tour in Asia. Man, it was crazy, bro. It was so crazy. We just got back from Singapore a couple nights ago, and honestly, I felt truly blessed, man. It was insane. It was insane. We were in Singapore in front of 800 hidden cards, and it was, man, it felt awesome. It was our first tour since our tour back in October, when we did the 40-day tour out in Europe, out in South America, and the States again. And man, I gotta tell you guys, Asia gets down, man. Singapore showed mad love. Singapore was crazy. Whew. Honestly, when I really didn't expect Singapore to be that live. Honestly, like, the venue we were at, it was very, very big, and man, that place just, like, it got filled when fans were shouting out, and, like, when you guys really felt our music, and, like, were really feeling us, and, like, just it was just all hype, man. Singapore was awesome. But yeah, first off, we spent a couple days in Singapore. We didn't only do the concert. We actually had a couple other things that we had planned, and what those were. So we got off the plane in Singapore, and let's start with this. Right when we got off the plane in Singapore, there was already like 80 to like 100 hidden cards waiting for us right when we got off. Like, from that right there, I told you guys at the Singapore concert, but I gotta tell you, every time we get off a plane and there's fans there, like, just waiting to see us, and, like, just came to greet us, welcoming us into a new country. It's one of the best feelings ever, man. Honestly, I felt so welcome, because this, it's your home. You know what I mean? It's like someone really taking out time and effort to come through and welcome us into their home. Like, that's one of the best feelings ever. You know what I mean? So with that, Singapore. As soon as we got off the plane, it was already hype. We were already feeling it. It was super fun, and then we got to the hotel. We rested a little bit. Um, ate some food. Rested. Woke up the next day. Man, that next day was fun. What we did the next day, we went to I don't know how you call. What would you call it? Like a bungee swing? There was like a bungee swing thing, and then like me and my stylist, J-Seb, Chiu, and my manager, we all got on, and then we did this bungee swing. You guys are gonna see it on KARD clip. It's gonna come out on KARD clip on YouTube, so keep a lookout for that. But man, that was so much fun. Also, we had that chili crab, bro. That chili crab was insane. Oh my god! Like, I gotta tell you guys, that chili crab in Singapore, like Singapore's famous for their chili crab, and I know why now, because when we had that, I couldn't stop eating, bro. I was going in on that chili crab. No lie, I swear that chili crab was bomb. You guys, Singapore has some bomb food for real. But yeah, and then the day ended on our second day in Singapore. We got back to the hotel, rested a little bit more, get our minds ready for the next day, because next day is concert day. Whew. Man, I woke up that morning feeling... Oh, before I slept also, I went to the gym at the hotel, and I ran for like an hour. That was the first time I ever burned 600 calories in an hour. Usually in an hour, I burn like 300 because I'll be like walking and then running and then walking and running. But I was so hyped and I was so excited that I couldn't, I wanted to get my like stamina level up before the day before. So I was just like, ooh, you know what I mean? I was jogging, I was sprinting, I was jogging, I was running. It was I was getting myself ready a little bit, getting my mind ready. And then, got done with the gym, came in, washed up, took a little hot bath, and then and I just knocked out. Woke up in the morning feeling super, super refreshed, super, super ready for Singapore's concert. And yeah, man. Celine says beast mode. Yeah, I went straight beast mode on the treadmill. But yeah, woke up the next day feeling like 100%, and we got to the concert hall. The concert hall was amazing. The venue itself was, man, I really, really hope I could revisit Singapore and do it at that same venue, because that venue was so hype and so clean. The sound check was awesome. Yeah, man, we did our rehearsals. All members did amazing. Like, we were so ready. We got in, got ready, got dressed, did our makeup, did our hair, had some food to eat. Man, I also gotta say, McDonald's in Singapore is bomb too, dude. This is funny. Everywhere I go, every different country I visit, I get really, really curious about two different places: their McDonald's and their H&M, because that's the only place I shop, kinda. But yeah, man, that mess was bomb. I had that BBQ egg burger, cheeseburger. Ooh, man. I was grubbing on that super hard. We had like 10 burgers. No one was really eating it. Me and Homin went in on it, bro. Those burgers were awesome. Man, super bomb. So yeah, I mean, we got ready. We're eating, experiencing Singapore to the fullest until boom. Right before the concert came. 5 minutes before the concert. Oh man, I gotta tell you guys, I don't know if it was because we didn't do a show in a couple months, but I was getting nervous, bro. I was so nervous before we got on stage. But then, like, right when we got on stage, Singapore showed mad love, man. Everyone was like, oh my god. And I was just like, okay, Singapore tour, Singapore show is about to be super, super lit, super, super fun. And just like I imagined, it was awesome, man. The concert was so much fun. It was very, very different from the tours we did last year. We had a couple different stuff planned. We did, of course, all of our songs that we did from our previous albums. And I'm not gonna tell you guys which. Oh yeah, you guys probably seen on YouTube anyways. But anyways, we had a lot of different stuff prepared. For instance, you guys probably saw online, but each one of us, each one of the members had our solo stage. Man, that was super fun, man. Our solo stages. I see. Ray, our artista says all your solo stages were dope. If you were there, thank you, Ray. Thank you for coming out, and I appreciate your comment. Um, Yo, our solo stages were awesome. Chiu kicked it off with a song by Winner. Really, man, that was hype. I was listening from the back. Everyone knew all the words. I was like, oh my gosh, I should have picked this song. I love this song too. But no, Chiu did her thing on stage. I rewatched all the videos of all members. Man, everyone was tight. Chiu kicked it off, and then Taeyong came through with his own raps. Those are raps like, man. If you guys don't know Taeyong is a spinner, man. He knows how to rap. Honestly, I learned so much about rap through that guy. He can spit for sure. He showed it too. How many of you guys were there at Singapore? Who was there at Singapore? Anyone in here that was there at Singapore? Because man, Singapore was awesome. But going back to the subject, yeah, J-Seb did his thing on stage. And after J-Seb did his thing, right after that, his homie came through and sang "Fine" by Taeyeon. But she covered it and she did amazing. Like, I was watching from the side as well. She had a dress on and she was doing her thing. Like, everyone looked so good. J-Seb looked super dope. He had his hip hop swag on, and then Chiu, you already know Chiu always has swag. Like, I always tell her too, she always has mad swag. And then your boy came through at the end. It's your boy BM. Yeah, man. There we go. I just saw a comment right now. Van Hys, I think I said it right. Vane HYS says Living Good Part 2. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. For those of you who don't know, I recently put up a song online. You could look it up on my SNS. I put a song called Living Good Part 2. And I'm going to talk about that right now. I'm going to talk about that a little bit because that song is a very special song to me. For those of you who don't know, on our first Ola Ola album, on our debut album, the name of the last song, I think it was a bonus track, is called Living Good. And the whole point of that song is kind of like, you know how in the albums you have a thank you letter to like whoever you're thankful of? They said, our producer, Nasun, he came through and he was like, yo, BM, I need you to make a song, and I need you to make the topic that thank you letter. We're not going to put a letter in the album. We're going to make it a song. And I was just like, oh man, that's such a good idea. Let's do it. And then we went and did it. We made the song Living Good. We put it on the album at the end, and it was just pretty much like we're just thanking everybody, thanking our fans, thanking our family, friends, everyone in our label. DSP represent all day. Everyone in our label that put in work to make KARD happen. And it was a beautiful song, honestly. Like, what we put into that song, we put our heart into it. And so I had this feeling. I said this in Singapore as well, but I had this feeling when 2017 slowly came to an end around December. I found this beat. Shout out P-Dub Cooking, at P-Dub Cooking. If you guys are looking for his Instagram, he's an amazing producer. He makes amazing beats. He's given beats to so many amazing artists. Check him out if any of you guys are aspiring rappers. His beats are awesome to rap to, or even if you guys are singers, awesome to sing to. But I looked him up, and then I found one of his beats, and I was like, okay, I gotta use this beat. This beat is so positive. It has such a positive and bright energy to it. I need to use this beat. So I hit him up. I sent him an email. I was like, yo, can I use this? Like, I need this, bro. Like, he was like, yeah, go ahead and use it. Yeah, as long, So I got his permission, and I was like, okay, man, I'll do my best. I don't know if it's how it's gonna come out compared to other artists that you've given beats to, but hey, I'm gonna do my best. He was like, hey, do your thing. I was like, all right, here we go. And then, right when I was listening to it, it just came off like Like the first thing I thought was this has to be Living Good Part 2. Like I need to. 2017 is slowly coming to an end, and at that time I was just recapping everything that has happened in that year. You know what I mean? So I was just like, man, there's so many blessings. Like 2017 was such a blessed year. So much happiness, so much positivity, a lot of hardships, a lot of struggles. I might add, but nonetheless, it was an awesome year, honestly. Like, and one of the biggest reasons it was such an awesome year is because of everyone that put in work, especially our hidden card fans, you know what I mean? Especially you guys, because honestly, we would be nothing without you guys. Like for real, we artists are nothing without their fans. We will go nowhere without you guys. And for so many of you guys to show love and support like that, like, man, I had to go and make a part 2, you know. So I went and did it. I was living a part 2. I had to do it, and it came out so fast because I was just, I put my heart into it, and like I just really wanted people to know like what has been happening since 2017 is slowly coming to an end, like how I feel about what we've been doing and like how we've been living, and we definitely been living good. And I think I spoke for all 4 members too, because we talk about it. Me and the members, we always talk. We always have serious talks, and we just talk about how we're so lucky. Like, we always say, like, let's really not get complacent. Let's really not get lazy. Let's really try to work, because this is a once in a lifetime chance, and it came and we grabbed it, but let's not let go of it. Let's really show the love and support that we're getting back to the people that give it to us. We talk about it a lot, man. It's honestly, we're so appreciative, and I had to go make a part 2. And the reason why Singapore was very, very special to me is because it was the first stage that I was able to perform it. For those of you guys who were there, honestly, I got too hyped on stage, so like my tone was like a little bit like up pitched, and like I forgot my words. Oh man, this is super funny. So before the show starts, I do this thing where I'm like, when I say living, y'all say good, living, and then y'all say good, living, y'all say good. And then when I say living, y'all say good. I said it again, and I forgot to say living. Like there was like a blank point between when I say living, y'all say good, blank, good. Everyone was like, what the heck? Why didn't he say living? I was like, oh, dang it. I forgot my words. And oh, man. I was like, that was super funny. There were a couple fans in the front looking at me like, yo, you, what? Why did you not say living? And then I looked at him back with a face like, I'm sorry. I completely forgot. It was my first time doing a solo stage in my life. So I was very, very nervous. I didn't know how it was gonna go, so I kind of made a couple mistakes here and there. But hey, man, nonetheless, Singapore was feeling me, and it was. I was feeling Singapore. Singapore was feeling me. We were vibing out super hard that day, and I was just really glad you guys were able to enjoy our solo stages, man. It was awesome. But yeah, I'm sorry if for the people that were there that kind of like were were a little surprised that I didn't do as well as I hoped for. But hey, man, next concert, if you guys are there, it's about to be lit. But yeah, man, Singapore was awesome. We did our solo stages. After that, we had a couple other stages. We performed Push and Pull. So if you guys want to see Push and Pull live, come through to the next show, because it's gonna be super fun. I honestly, a lot of people were feeling Push and Pull. I was very surprised. We didn't have enough time to practice it, to be honest with you. Like, that was the first time performing it after we had learned it, like just finished learning it. So it was a little bit difficult because we were a little bit out of breath. It wasn't very like used to our bodies, but nonetheless, you guys were feeling it. You guys were having fun. You guys were vibing with us, so it was a lot more easier for us to perform it on stage without being tired. And like I don't know. I was honestly, my body was tired, but like my mind and my heart was hyped, bro. Like everyone in the front, back, middle, like I could see everyone's faces in the venue, and everyone was just so happy to be there, and like that made me super happy to be there too. You know what I mean? It was so full. It was full of positivity, man. That day was awesome, real talk. All right, man. Hey, but let's see. Let's look at some of these comments right here. Ting says everyone was hooked on the push and pull after the concert. Hey man, that's awesome. Awesome. People are feeling push and pull right now. Hey, that's so awesome. You guys are feeling it, and we appreciate that so much. Push and pull choreo is on point, right? Our choreography, man, she goes to work. She really, you know, she knows how to hit that style though, for real. KARD stuff says BM the cover of 24K was good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's another new thing we did. We covered Bruno Mars's 24 Karat Magic. Man, that was so much fun, bro. Like I was getting it. I don't know if you guys saw the stage, but I was man. I was feeling that song super hard. I think all members were too. Tang Som says, "Are you sick?" I just got a runny nose. I'm not in pain or anything. I just kind of got a runny nose, so my voice is a little weird right now. Hopefully you guys understands. And yeah, let's see. Emmy says, "Never going to be noticed, but love you. You just got noticed, Emmy. So congratulations." Yeah. Oh, Snow Fairy says a lot of idols become K actors too. Do you think you would too? You know who I think is gonna become a K actor? J-Sef. You guys might not know, but J-Sef, he really wants to become an actor, and I don't know if he wants to become an actor, but he has interest in that field, and he's a very, very funny guy, very, very smart guy as well. I think he would, like, I don't know, put in your support for him. I think he could do it personally. Me being next to him all the time, I think he can. Yeah, I think he could do it for real. So yeah, show him support. So yeah, man, honestly, Singapore was lit. It was awesome. I was shook. Mad love in Singapore. Also, for those of you guys who don't know, this is another best moment that we had recently. We came out in episode of Immortal Songs. Who caught that? Anyone here catch that episode? Who caught the episode of Immortal Songs? Man, that day was one of the funniest days of my life. Boom, if you guys don't know Boom, he's an artist from back in the day. He came out on the episode. He's like one of the OGs of K-pop. Man, he is one of the funniest guys I've ever met in my life. That show was so much fun to film because he was all him and all our seniors that came out on the show. Not only do they sing really, really well and have crazy stage presence and really, really know how to move the crowd, they're funny, man. They're really fun people. Like, they know how to make people laugh, and they just know how to have fun in front of a camera. And it kind of reminded me, like, yo, like, don't you don't have to be nervous. You don't have to be, you don't have to be all shook in front of a camera. Just have fun. Like, our seniors that were there that day, they really, really showed us that, that's a very, very good way to just kind of let go. Just have fun, laugh, and like, joke around. It's not hurting anybody. You're having fun. So that day, I was feeling that day. It was super fun. Yeah, Immortal Songs. Not a lot of people get to come out on that, but for a KARD to be able to be invited to that show was a blessing in itself. That was the best moment. That was definitely a best moment because a lot of more adults. A lot of more senior adults like to watch that show, so I think it was an opportunity for us to show South Korea a little bit more of KARD, I guess. Yeah, we came out on TV, so it was awesome, man. It was a very, very funny day, and I think all members did very, very good. We covered a lot of co-ed group songs from back in the day, our co-ed seniors, and it was a lot of fun. Honestly, I had so much fun on that stage. So yeah, Immortal Songs was awesome. Tala Mayumi, Tala again. I see Tala everywhere. Tala, what up? Shout out to you, Tala. Like I see your name a lot. It's good to see you again. Tala says your Immortal Song stage was so fun and it stuck in my head. Hey man, we had so much fun on that show. Honestly, like I just said recently, yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of positivity that day, and yeah, KARD definitely had fun. What's another recent best moment? Oh my gosh, who caught that Vlive 정장방? 정장방, where we become agents and we kind of like gotta go out and save the world doing different events. Man, I was so nervous that day, honestly. Like I had no idea what to do, what I was doing, and honestly, J7 and Chew, they were hard carrying that day because they have that sense and they know how to like really, be funny and act. This is why I say J7 might be a good actor because J7, he was getting all into it. He was a very very good actor. Like that day took a lot of acting and like me myself personally. I don't know if I could maybe in English. If I took acting lessons, like I'll be able to do it. But I don't know if I'll ever be able to act in Korea because my Korean is not very very fluent. I guess not yet. But J-Sef, he was doing his thing that day. He had a lot of fun. He should take acting classes too. Yeah. He did very very well that day. So Chunjamban was fun. Man, let's see what else. Yo, crazy thing. Recently, for those of you guys who don't know, me and J-Sef have been living in the same dorms for a long time now, around 5 to 6 years. Not 5 to 6, around 5 years now. We stayed in a very very small room, each of us in our own small room for like a year, and then we came out of that room. It's called a Koshiwon for those of you who don't know. It's usually for college students who study and need a place to stay that isn't too expensive. And yeah, me and Joseph stayed there for a while. That was a good experience. And then DSP was like, "Yo, you guys came from a very far place. Why don't we hook you guys up with a place to stay? And why don't you guys stay more comfortably?" And we've been living in the same room since. But recently, we both got our own place. Yeah. we both got our own place now, man. Like we're living independently. Like it was kind of sad for me to for us to kind of say bye to each other because we've been living in the same room together. We go to practice, come out of practice together, go back home together, smell each other's nasty sweat, and you know what I mean. Like we lived together for so long, and to finally say bye, honestly, in a sense, it feels good to live independently now. But in a sense, I think I'm definitely gonna miss the times where we lived together because we had a lot of serious talks. Sipping on some beer, and like we had a lot of fun going out, playing with each other, and not that we can't do that anymore, but it was definitely a lot of good times while we were living together. But yeah, I got my own place, man. It's awesome, man. It's not a very big place. It's not a very luxurious place. But hey, being able to live independently by yourself is luxury in itself. And I'm so blessed for that, and I'm so thankful for that because the company has helped me, and they helped me find a place, and yeah, man, they honestly, DSP, I love my company. They show me so much love. They show me so much support, and they really help out. You know what I mean? And they really. If I show them I work hard, they definitely come through and hook it up and really appreciate. You know what I mean? Like that's the one thing I really love about my label. If they see you working hard, they appreciate it. They don't tell you nothing, but they show you. You know what I mean? They show me. They not only did I get my own place, bro, I got my own music producing area inside the label, man. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy because I needed that. I was gonna do it in my house, You know what I mean? I was gonna do it in my own place. I was just gonna make music and like really like just focus on that in my own place at my own home. But um, I talked to my CEO. I was like, yeah, we had end of the year gathering, and I talked to her. I was like, I'm so thankful for everything you done for me, and with the money I've earned so far, I'm gonna spend it on I'm gonna what do you call it? What would you say? I'm gonna invest in our future, in my future as an artist, and I got some equipment. I'm gonna make music with the trainees we have in the company. I'm gonna make music with them. I'm gonna show them, I'm gonna show them love, and then we're gonna all come up together. DSP's about to come on top. And she was like, "Yo, why are you doing it at your house? Like that's a place of rest. Why don't you take a room in our company?" I was like, "Oh, what? No, you lying." She was like, "Yeah, take the room. Like no one's using it. Like." And then, I honestly, in my heart, I was like, no one's using it. I really wish I could use it, but I can't kind of like go out of my way and be like, can I use it? But yeah, she said, go ahead, use it. And I was like, man, like, how did these two things that I've been yearning for, I've been really, really like reaching for, like, one of my two biggest goals was to have a place where I can make music and have my own place, have my own sanctuary, if you will, um, where I could just, have my own time to be alone and kind of like think about music, my life, and kind of just, invite people, like have a place that I could really, really call my own home, you know what I mean? And it happened at the same time, you know what I mean? Man, it was. I'm so. That was one of the best moments of this year so far, and it happened so fast. You know what I mean? It happened out of the blue. So, this goes back to me talking about living good part two because I'm living good, man. Honestly, I'm so happy because, and I'm so honestly. There were times where I wanted to quit so much, but all this stuff that's been happening to me, like hidden card coming through to our concerts, showing love. Honestly, man, it's all I think a reward for not quitting and kind of just sticking through it, and it's such a big blessing, man. Like I'm so thankful for our label, family, friends, and definitely 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 without question, our hidden card because you guys made us, man. It was, man, so many good moments, so many best moments has been going on. Like too much to talk about, you know what I mean? Um, I if anyone in here right now is having a hard time, honestly, right now is not gonna last forever. I promise you. Like the hard times doesn't last forever. And really like kind of embrace that hard time, you know what I mean? Enjoy that hard time because in your life, when you have hard times, I promise you, later on in the future, when you overcome it and you see and you gain the rewards from being able to overcome those hard times, it's all amazing stories that you can share with people, you know what I mean? And when you share it with people that are having a hard time, um when you're gonna be in the situation that where you've overcame it, bro, it's gonna be such a big help for them. It's gonna be such a big positive outlook for them to tell themselves that hey, I can do this too. I'm fine. He did it. Why can't I do it? You know what I mean? So man, it's stay motivated, man. Big motivation. There we go. Be another acronym for BM. Big motivation. Yeah, man. Honestly, embrace it. Embrace your hard times right now. If you're in your hard times, don't let it get to you. Just be like, you know what? I love my hard times because I'm going to turn this into a big success story later. And I promise you, you can if you have that mindset. Man, you can do it. Also, another thing, if it's breaking you down a lot, one thing I like to do is I like to listen to a song by J. Cole called Love Yours because it's a song that talks about appreciating what you have and not trying to concentrate on the stuff that you don't have because once you stop for appreciating and forget about your blessings and forget to count your blessings, that's the root of a lot of people's unhappiness. You know what I mean? That was the root of my unhappiness. I was looking so far ahead that I couldn't see what was right in front of me. You know, I think Kendrick Lamar says don't I forget the words exactly, but he says don't underestimate the power of a baby step, because the baby steps get you where you need to be. You know, you can't take one long leap and then end up in a puddle of success. Like, no, you gotta work your way towards it. You gotta take your baby steps up that big old steep hill, and once you get there, that's when you know you're gonna really appreciate it. You know, it's not gonna be fun to make it like all of a sudden. Enjoy your process with grind. You know what I mean? And enjoy it, because when it turns to success, you're gonna miss it and you're gonna really appreciate it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. That's that's what I got to say about that. And man, there's so many best moments, and there's more these days because of the fact that I was able to overcome it. Um. Oh yeah, yo, I looked at the comments right now. A lot of people are talking about my new haircut. How you guys like my new haircut though? How you guys like my new hairdo? My doo doo. I cut it real short, and honestly, um, yo, my hair, it was long for a very long time. Like, I usually don't have it that long. Like, when I was back in the States, this is usually how short I had it, but having it cut this short in a very long time, it was a little bit awkward for me at first. But a lot of people are feeling it, and I feel like I look a little bit younger, so I kind of feel good about it too. I don't know. What you guys think about it? I actually cut it because I watched a movie called Ajoshi. Um, for those of you guys who don't know, it's an awesome movie with a very handsome man that comes out and saves people with his crazy fighting skills and shooting skills. And it's like a mad movie. It's like girls will watch it and they'll be like, "Oh my god, he's so hot." Guys will watch it and be like, "Man, I need to be like that guy." Like, I watched it, and there's a scene where he has very long hair and he cuts it off, and then right when he cuts it, you can see his face, and he just looks like a man, and it's kind of what I wanted to look like. So I went and cut it because I want to look like a man, because I'm a man. Yeah. Josie Muffin says, looking like a straight snack 24/7. Oh man. Um. So yeah, man, new hairstyle, new me. Very different, very fresh. It's cold in Korea, so I kind of feel like I took off like a fur jacket I was wearing on my head, or like a fur beanie or something. So it's cold out here in Korea, but it definitely feels good to have my haircut like this. It feels fresh, and I'm glad you guys are feeling it as well. Um, let's see. Let's read some of the comments. Let's communicate a little bit. Let me talk to you guys. KARD stuff asks, BM, are you doing more songs for us? Everything you do is good. Thank you. I appreciate that. Honestly, yes. I'm trying to focus a lot. If I'm not, I'm trying to focus all of my resting time, all of the time I have left over from practice and whatnot spent on music, honestly, right now, because I've fallen in love with it, guys. It's so much fun to be able to go through that creative process and come out with something that is pleasing to the ear. You know what I mean? It's so much fun, and I really love music, and hopefully, like, the main goal one day is for me and my members and our producer Nasun to work together all as a group and to make something amazing, and for me to be a bigger part of that, to be a bigger help for that. And yeah, man, I love music. I love the fact that I got a new place to make music now, is that's definitely a big help. So yeah, man. Let's see. Colleen says, "You always help my mental health. You inspire me. I'm glad. I'm so glad I could be a positive influence in your life. I hope that, after you go through your stuff, I hope that after you overcome your stresses and your struggles, and you be able to come on top of that you could be a positive outlook for someone else as well, because that's what we got to do as human beings, man. We got to we got to stick together. We got to stay positive, and we got to, really just uplift each other, because that's what it's about. You never bring anyone down. No, that's only bad people do that. We ain't bad people. We good people. So we're gonna bring each other up. You know what I mean? One thing that's dope, hidden card comment on each other's comments, like on my picture comments, and that's so awesome. Keep doing that. Like, communicate with each other, show love to each other. It's awesome. Let's see. Julia Hunt says, I went to concert with my dad. He actually liked it. That's dope. Tell your pops to come through to our next one, because it's about to be fun too, you know? I always love seeing, when we do concerts, I love seeing our fans come through with their parents. And when we do our high touch, the parents are next to them. And they actually do our high touch and tell us we had a good show. Because they didn't want to be there. They came through because their child wanted to see it, and they couldn't come alone, so they came through. But after they came through, they still enjoyed the show, and that in itself is awesome. Like, we don't have a specific age group that only likes us. Like, everyone's feeling our music, and for parents to be able to feel it as well. Honestly, we're so glad that we could be someone that your child is a fan of, and we hope that we can only be a big positive energy for them. So yeah, man. Honestly, there's so many best moments going on these days, and there's gonna be more. There's definitely gonna be more, because we're grinding. Every day is a struggle, but every day isn't. Every day it could be a struggle, but every day isn't an unhappy day. It isn't a hard day. You know what I mean? Like, it could be a hard day, but it all depends on how you keep your mind on it. Because if you stay strong, if you keep your mind bright, it's a bright day no matter what struggles you're going through. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end today's best moments. If you guys been grinding, if you guys been working, you guys been having a hard time, watch some KARD videos. That's kind of what I do sometimes, because JSF is super funny and our members are super cute, and let's see. Yeah, I mean, come, have fun and try to enjoy your struggle. You know what I mean? I'll make that the point of today. Enjoy your struggle, because it's gonna come. You're gonna come through when you come through on top. It's going to be one of the best stories that you'll have in your life. So, enjoy your day. If you guys are going to sleep now, have a good sleep, sweet dreams. Whoever's coming to our next show is going to be awesome, so come through. Everyone who tuned into this V app, I love you guys. Thank you so much. I'll come through again with another episode of Best Moments soon. Alright? 그럼 지금까지 KARD BM이었습니다. Peace!